What's up, traders? Bad market, still a couple of good plays. Okay, traders, we're going to start with our market recap real quick before I go over the plays. I love doing this market recap because you got to understand what's going on with the market if you are going to make these plays. So let's go ahead and start with the Dow. Okay, and the market is still open. I'm doing this video at, what is this, noon something around my time, probably noon 30 or something like that. But let's go ahead and go to the Dow. Let's go to the daily. Now, if you're paying attention and watch me consistently, I talked about the fact 2 days ago now that when I made the video, the market was at the MA, and I said most likely once this touches the MA that it's going to pull back, because usually when there's a downtrend, okay, when there's a downtrend, once it bounces, when it comes to the 20 MA, you can always short it. That's kind of what people who trade MAs and follow those type of trends do. So unfortunately, I thought this would come to the MA and kind of short back down a little bit. Now, we'll see how far down this short goes. If this short stays in this range and then this MA here breaks past the 20 and it starts working up, that's a good sign. Okay, but we don't know that yet. We got to let it all play out. I never try to predict. I'm just telling you that these are what charts do. This is what the chart says. Chart says it's a downtrend. Chart says we are bearish. Chart says whenever price touches the MA and a bearish trend, that you can short it. Every time it does it, that's a shortable moment. Okay, and so until this thing kind of levels out, these MAs get sideways, and then we'll start seeing the bounce that everybody's looking for. But who knows when that's coming, because we don't know how long this coronavirus deal is going to last. It's, yesterday I think it was 1,000 deaths. Man, that's crazy. It's just a lot, so we don't know. It's very, very sporadic. Now, the SPY, I said the same thing, because usually the Dow and the SPY, they kind of look a lot alike. Remember, I was talking, SPY was here, okay, came here, and what did it do? It ran back. So we'll see. It's going to take, I want to watch this for the next about month and just kind of see how long it takes for these MAs to level out and look somewhat normal and start to, kind of fight back. All right. So pre-market, there was roughly 3 stocks that I was looking at, and then I found one after the open that piqued my interest. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with IO, because that was the first stock that I was looking at. So here is IO on the 15. Okay, and the question is, it's very simple. Where would you buy? Basically off the pre-market. Where is the first place that you would buy this? Okay. This was too close for me, so I wouldn't have bought it there. Plus, it was pretty much there at the close of the pre-market. The first area that you could have bought this at is 213, and the second area would have been 181. Okay, this stock did something very phenomenal. I've never seen anything like this. Okay, look at this, man. I had never seen anything like this. The close of this candle was at 250. The stock then turns around and opens down here at 130. That is nowhere near close to normal. I've never seen anything like that. So the good thing is I couldn't have got triggered, because it basically gapped so far down that when I saw it, I canceled my orders. I've never seen anything like that. I meant to do 15 minutes. I've never seen anything like that, like ever in my life. It was just the craziest thing. So anyhow, the end result is this became a no play for me. But it did look like it came back up and it got back normal, but I just was good. Like, if it can gap down like that, it can gap down again. I'm good. I don't want nothing to do with it. I left it at that. Okay. So that was this one. That was IO. The next stock that we're going to be very interested in trading based off market activity is NEPT. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. Okay, NEPT. This one, the question is simple. Where is the first place that you would buy this considering the pre-market? Well, I had a line here, and I thought that was too close, so I pulled it down to the wicks. I made a decision to come down to the wicks of this, and I said, nah, still too close. So I left it at that, and I just said the first attempt, I'm not even going to take the first attempt because it's too close, but I'll take the second attempt. Second attempt was 125. So it came into 125, which is exactly where I put my order in. And it tried to bounce here, and I got out at 135. I was okay with 135, literally caught the high of this. And then it just kept showing weakness, and you can see it end up fading. The good thing is I got in and I got out. So if I get in this stock at 125, I need 12 cents for 10%. Okay, so when it hit 135. The high of this candle is 136. When it hit 135, I saw 136. I immediately put an order in for 135 because at the end of the day, that's basically an 8%, 9% trade. I'll take it. I'll take that all day, every day. Okay, so that's a good win. So I was able to get in and get out. Okay, now we're going to transition to the last two stocks. Okay, VMRA. This one, there was only one place to buy this. And I pulled the order because it took forever to get down here. And when it finally did, look at what it did. Boom, pulls in to 710, ran back up here to 750 basically for a quick 5% win. Anybody who would have took that area would have been smart because it's late in the day. It doesn't have the volume that you need to really make it run. But the opportunity was there. Okay, so that one I didn't trade, but it worked perfect to the plan. Okay, and then the last one that I did take advantage of is APOP, APOP. This. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the number one reason why I love penny stocks. I want you to understand something. This stock opened today at 242. Okay, it then ran to a high of 463. So it just about doubled. And then it came back. This is how volatile they are. And the low at one point of the day was 207. How in the heck do you, 204 actually. How in the heck do you go from 240 to 463 to 204? That's why I love penny stocks. With all of this volatility, okay, these become opportunities to either short or buy. I don't short, I only buy. Okay, but look, when this thing ran down here, boom, it created a buy opportunity. This doesn't seem like much, but the low of this candle is at 303. The high of the next candle is at 354. That's basically almost just shy of a 20% run. Okay, so this candle, this small bounce here, was actually a 20% bounce. We'll call it 17% bounce. Man, that's a great bounce. Then look, it did it again. Came down. Let's go ahead and go with the low of this green candle, which is 270, to the high of this one, which is 324. So basically, we're going to treat it like 30 cents again. This is a 20% bounce. So 17% bounce, 20% bounce. Here's the one I got. Why did I get this one? Because all of the volume is sitting on this candle. All of the buyers bought on this candle. I put an order in at 241. Okay, because this is where the body of this candle starts. It came in and dropped down to 233. So I probably could have got the low of this candle, which is 236, which would have been even better. Okay, but it came in, I got it at 241. Look at this candle right here, and the high of this candle. The high of this candle is, where you at? 256. Okay, so you need, at this point, you need 20. What did I say? 24. You need 25. Let's just call it 25 cents. 25 cents plus 240. You need, for 10%, you need 265. Okay. This little small bounce came as high as 264. So you were 1 penny. If you like me, you wouldn't have let that penny be the difference. Okay, from another 10% bounce. Okay, 20% bounce, 17% bounce, 10% bounce. And if you really count this, where it dropped to 233, then yeah, you probably got like a 12% bounce. So the point is, when you understand where price action is, where you should be buying, where are the key areas on today's chart, because this is popping today. I'm not really worried about what it did a month ago. This is popping today. Okay, and it has unusual volume today. Okay, let me go to the daily so we can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, one day, and then I'll put this to rest after that. Okay, so even though this is not a green candle, look at the volume. This highlighted here is the volume. Look at today's volume. This volume was huge. Okay, this is another reason why you wouldn't have wanted to buy this. When it gaps up and has huge days, it sells off. Okay, which means that this is the type of stock that will give you these small bounces, and that's what I took. Okay, so today ended up being a two trade day, two win day. Made essentially, I probably paid about 11% because I took one that was about 8, and then I got 5% off of that. Oh, okay, so that would make it 13%. Okay, I'll take that day. I'll take that day any day of the week, twice on Sundays. I say that to y'all all the time. Hey man, you guys, everybody knows this old fable, the tortoise and the hare. Man, just be the tortoise. He won the race. He just took his little, hey man, that's all. I'm gonna take 10 here, 5 here, 7 here, 10 here. But man, that add up at the end of the month. You don't have to hit a home run. Singles. Cal Ripken was not the home run king, but he played consistently every day and he hit the ball, man. I'm just telling you. It's all about consistency, about knowing what you're trying to do and not being greedy. Okay? Play your system, your strategy, your schedule, and be disciplined to it. Be disciplined. All right, y'all. I'm going to render this, get this all up so y'all can see it. Have a nice one. See y'all tomorrow, man. Be safe. Please be safe. It's just wild. I don't understand this. Just be safe, though. Y'all be safe. All right.